Hey guys, this is Gamer Cow, probably still not going to be trying very hard at this game of production level world, and we're in Black and White Town, and there's this music again, which I never remember where it was from. For some reason I was using my analog stick there instead of the control pad, because my controller is weird like that, and it can actually do either quite easily. But yeah, this is Danger Mines, I suppose. I'm not quite seeing the mine part of it yet, but I'm definitely seeing the danger. I noticed you up there, Mr. Choco Man. You are not going to catch me out that easy. What's that oil pipe doing there? Can you go there? No, you cannot. I was sort of thinking maybe there's a secret in there, maybe. Nah, no, you go down there, you die. So yeah, the level kind of starts you off instantly in peril, and I guess that is a perfectly adequate thing. The whole fact of Mario's sprite never changing and stuff like this is kind of glaring in a way, because the level is monochrome and yet Mario is still perfectly dichromatic. And, well, he doesn't exactly have a lotus butterfly involved as well, but he has the same colours. He is red and white, he's just more white than red. But yeah, it's a little bit glaring to see, because then, yeah, everything else is sort of just shades of grey, and then you've got this bright white and red thing out here, which doesn't quite look right, gotta say. I don't think it's anything that you would normally be able to do too much about, but that doesn't make it any less glaring. And can you just like, yeah, thank you, just die already. Kind of want to get over there and see there's nothing there. Right, cool, so we just have to not get ourselves murdered by the oil slicks on the way past, because that would suck. Choco physics, man, how do they work? They are kind of very, very irritating enemies, actually. Not gonna lie, I'm not really gonna care too much about that dragon coin, apparently. Oh, now we're not in the mine part, and there's a bullet generator. Fantastic, there's not even anything else over there, so yeah, this is welcome to Conveyor Belt Bullet Town. I suppose I can go up here if I so desire. Gotta say, I'm loving these rope constructs here. They definitely do add a little bit of ingenuity to this mine-like object. There's a lot of plants down here. I never realized that, because I've been spending too much time up in the clouds of this mine here. Yeah, they're very difficult to see, those clouds, but they're definitely clouds, and they definitely do exist, and I'm not just making it up, I swear. So I've decided to go down, and now we're in auto-scrolling Firetown for some reason. And the auto-scroll is picking up in speed. Great, it's one of those ones. I've never been a fan of this because it screws up your jumping. Something fierce. I don't know why, and I don't know how it does it, but it entirely messes with the way that your jumps work. And that's something I never like. So I must say, I really do hate those sort of jumping, those sort of segments just because of that. It's like wind and reverse controls and stuff like that. It's always annoying to play them because they do screw with you quite a lot. But at the same time, it's not really something that you can avoid all the time, because sometimes those gimmicks are actually legit, if you will. And see now, how did I manage to pick it up there when in that Cave of Lost Pride level, it kind of got itself killed? I want to get rid of you of that, and then just kind of despawn the shell so that I don't get hit by it when I go down here. Because in Mario World it's kind of impossible to stay utterly still in the air unless you jump straight up. Kind of impossible. Because no matter how slight your movement, there will always be some form of momentum in its favour. I need the P-switch to get here, don't I? So that's what that's for. Is there anything down... No, there isn't anything down there. It looks like, well, the different colour pipe there possibly should be something there, but there isn't, so whatever. We're taking the scenic plant life route down here, by the way, just in case you didn't realise that. We are in fact taking the lower path, simply because, again, there's all the plant life there. It's an interesting one to take. Can I go up? No, I can't, so I kind of just went the only viable way. Let me guess then, the secret exit is going to be one of those where you pick your path in that speed up section when you get about half a second to decide where you're going, and that was exactly the same mistake I made last time, I think, and I kind of didn't learn from it, because that is how all the cool kids are. They never learn from their mistakes, what the hell? Okay, so we have apparently chosen to go up, and I was supposed to duck there, and somehow I didn't go in the pipe. I guess maybe because I was ducking, but I'm pretty sure I was holding forward at the same time there, so I should have gone in that pipe. Huh. However, it does look like both pathways lead back to that same spot, so maybe it's not a case of you choose your path and then that would unfortunately mean that the secret exit is somewhere else. However, how the hell did I get away with that? Seriously, that... What the hell is going on here? I'm managing to get away with absolutely ridiculously crazy stuff. I don't understand, but you know what, I'm not really going to question it because that would just be silly. Questioning why you are succeeding, well, that's just something I do quite often actually, but still is kind of silly to do. Jumping very slightly too early also is kind of something silly to do. Didn't get the jump off. Wow, okay, that sort of sucked. Let's go down the bottom and see what is down here. Not really much else, to be honest. I don't actually think either route is any easier than the other, but hey. Is the P-switch grabbing glitch thing fixed? Yes it is! Okay, so you cannot take P-switches through things if you activate them beforehand. That is good information to know. I'm just kind of going back in here because I feel like it. And we get to a 2-block trail thing, which is interesting enough. I noticed you there. You are actually more hidden than the average block, but still not exactly that well hidden. Fire plant man, I saw you and I could have sworn I jumped there, but apparently I didn't quite jump quick enough. Trying not to get caught by the lava up top there, because I'm fairly sure that could be some degree of fatal, and really, I just got the secret exit regardless. Wow, okay. Huh, that was actually not expected. Wow. I'm sort of a bit speechless there, because I didn't expect to get the secret exit out of all of that, but that does indeed take us here as well. Looks to me like there's going to be one more pathway then from here. Maybe I should do this level, like, soonish, but what I'm going to do first is I'm going to do the regular exit here, because that would make sense to do. Sort of feather in there, however, so maybe I could get that too. Yeah, I was afraid of that happening at some point. Typical, typical. Again, with the same thing. Why does that keep on happening? I don't understand. I don't like the jumping in that sort of section. Why? I wasn't even... No, that shouldn't have... That's the 4th time in a row that that has happened now. Something is clearly wrong with this here. You know, from my perspective, I'm clearly doing something drastically wrong and not learning from it. Okay, really, there was nothing particularly difficult about that. There's more level over there, wow. I could go over there, and I kind of would like to see what is actually over here. But at the same time, I sort of would like to go get that feather. Especially if there's going to be surprise dudes like that in the face. Oh well. That is an extra life there, and it's kind of not really worth it, because it's sort of stupidly difficult to get. Just sort of putting that out there. Good God, you are a frightening guy, and I probably shouldn't even be over here, but I want to see what is up there now that it's staying. There's probably only like coins or something up there. So it's probably a waste of time to even try, but you know what, I'm gonna try anyway, because God knows I waste enough of people's time anyway, so yes, oh no, it's a regular mushroom, wow, that's for a regular power-up, yikes, that's actually quite demanding. You know what, screw this, I ain't going over there now. If that's just a regular old mushroom, then there's not really any point to me going there, and I can go down here for an apparent bonus, which is just a dragon coin. Sure, that is actually a little disappointing, but I don't mind too much because I got to bounce off of him in order to get more stars. Okay, that, again, these levels are not really that difficult. I think it's just the whole one nuance part in the middle of something, like there with the whole speed up scrolling thing. I really don't like that, so even though it's not difficult, just because I sort of have like a mental block against it, that's sort of what happens anyway. Anyway, Deep Dark Drains, let's go for this anyway. I don't know exactly what's going to happen here, except it has the Team Rocket music from Gold, Silver, Crystal, and it's a vertical level. Okay, so that is in its potential favour. Really depends how you consider stuff. There is going to be acidic waste products in all vicinities of this, however. Do not worry yourself too much about that, however. It's not you that has to be worried about it, it's me. Since I'm the one who's kind of playing the level here, you know, even then I don't have to worry about it too much, because I am not the one who's going to be subjected to the pain of it if it happens to hit me. Since I'm not the one who is physically doing all of the jumping and crap around here, I kind of just skipped over that, and that is pretty cool. You are secretly not really an issue, but I'm just sort of a bit afraid of running straight into him, even though I'm talking about it now that it's like gone for the past 10 seconds, but I'm not in the mood for caring of that. I'm going to get a midpoint already. That was too easy. What's the catch here? No, really, that was way too straightforward. For some reason, even though the palette's completely different, bits like this has reminded me of Black Ice Battle from DKC 2. It's quite a cool level, actually. You know, no pun intended, of course, but it was neat. I liked that level. But yeah, don't jump down that, because that blind jump would have killed you. But the coins are kind of there to guide you. I don't remember if you can slide into Wimps. I don't think you can, so best not to risk it. I'm sort of just going down blindly here, and apparently that's it. What the hell? That was nothing. What even was that? Like, what? Apparently it's a non-existent level exit thing, though. Am I to assume that this is a warp? Yeah, that's the warp back. Where else can we go then? Can we go up? No, that's the one which is still there. But why? Why does that level exist again? I mean, it wasn't at all difficult. I'm happy for that, but what? I'm now confused. I don't understand what that was all about. So, we're just gonna go to hell instead, because we need more cave story levels, right? Yes, we need more cave story levels. So, you know, note blocks, right from the word go. We need to get 2 Oh man, it's item grabbing! Yeah, it was always going to be, wasn't it? I think I've seen this sort of marginally recently, because I think Izo played this, didn't he? I can never pronounce his full name on here. I think it's like Izo Creation or something, or he'll never even see this anyway, so it's not as if he'll be able to correct me on it, but yeah, it's hell alright, that's for sure. Can I can't. I want to get up there without the springboard, but you shell-wielding fiends are being jerks to me, and that was never going to work, and I don't understand why I even tried it. Let's try that again without actually doing the crazy-ass failing this time, please, because that would be nice. I don't know why I jumped there. Like, seriously, that was a pointless jump to make. I don't even know why I wanted to do that, because that was probably entirely useless, because I don't think I'm going to need the spring... Wow, you got shielded there by another dude. Don't know quite how you're going to feel about that, but what is up here then? Oh, I can just do that for instead. Sure, if that's what you want, then I'm willing to oblige with that. Another springboard. So I guess I wasn't supposed to jump up without using that springboard before then, because otherwise why would you be giving me another one, right? Well, you know what? Screw you, I'm gonna take that other one anyway. I forgot you still existed. Time limits are gonna be a thing though. Is this... Oh no, that was where the other springboard was? Yeah, that's where the other springboard was, so there's that. And then I was supposed to use a thing, one of the throw blocks to get that, which is okay because... Oh, well, maybe not, because I can just do that instead. Sure, that works for me. So, more of the same for you. I'm supposed to go up there. There was a springboard down there. You know what? Nuts to you. I don't care. I don't care for it being a springboard down there, because I'll just use this one instead. Unless there's a distinct reason why I would still need that springboard, I'm gonna... Another P-switch! Really? You needed another P-switch in this thing? Why do you have to have so... Screw you. Why do you have to have so many item things in one picture? I know this is SMWCP the game in a nutshell, but why does there have to be so much item hoarding and things all over the place? It's not as if it's fun. It's at least you're giving enough power-ups for it to be okay, but it's not as if this is particularly great level design stuff. And is there actually some point to being over here? Apart from we can see there is yet more item hoarding. Wow. Doesn't look like there is much of a point for me doing this, except wow, this is a long level. Holy freaking hell. And yeah, you can just kind of do it. So you know what? Rewind that, because that wasn't exactly contributing to anything, so I don't really care for using the tool there. It just saves some time, which in the end is quite an important thing to do as well. So yeah, I'm not going to flat out do all that. I should really not be doing it this way. I should just wait for the thing, because that could have killed me. I just now noticed that. Holy crap. I almost died there. You may not have noticed, but I sure did. I almost died there. So why is there that there? That makes... What? Why? It just... I don't understand the logic behind having that there. I don't understand the logic behind having a hole there. No, I do, because you've got to have some sort of pits in these things just to make it some sort of degree and physiological challenge. Midpoint here? I thought midpoints had to be in the original room. Like, am I... Well, no, they don't. I guess they don't have to be, but like, I thought the spawn point has to be in the original room, right? I don't even know at this point. That's a silver P-switch, and so it's not going to help me get there, but it is going to help me get that, so let's just quickly go ahead and grab that then. I don't know, this is a bit of a weird level at the moment, not going to lie. Should probably try and grab these guys as coins though, because I don't think I'm going to need them as anything else. And we can just get ourselves up here in order to get another springboard, get an extra life as well, because we have to have 69 lives. I mean, come on, really. There's no other line number? Yeah, there's no other line number, but there's also no other life number, which is worth having, right? Okay, so you are just down there doing your little chill out thing. I'm just gonna burn you to pieces. There's nothing down there. Do not deceive yourself and fall down there, because that would kind of be a bit dumb. Probably wanted to go up here, and I can do that without you. You're worthless to me. There is a power up. I know I already had multiple copies of Fire Flower in my deck anyway, but it was neat to have one there as a backup service production. Although I don't even know what's going on anymore. I'm trying to think of something silly, I guess, to say with this, because really this level's not got anything else going for it. It's just item hoarding 105, and it's not really interesting. It's got nothing to do with the original like cave story idea. That Football Canyon had more to do with cave story than this, and considering the whole oh man it's hell thing, you know, I was figuring there'd be a bit more cave story in this cave, but there isn't at all. And now we're not even in a cave story palette, we're just in Sniper Joe Man here. Oh, I do not like it when there is such a little space in time for limits of everything. Why is there a shell? Why am I oh, star run! Secretly, even though there's not really any stars to run here. I think I was probably supposed to use that star in order to get the dragon coin, but because I didn't have enough of them anyway, I didn't care. Man, what was up with that level? It was just dull. I don't know, it was completely uninspiring for me. Oh, and I missed the thing again, because I was like half a millisecond out, and that's what happens. I must be in, because I got no power off of that, I must have literally been 1 frame out. That's kind of annoying, but oh well, what can you honestly do? It's a hit and miss game at the best of times, I think, so yeah. Anyway, this recording, I actually did do a stopwatch thing this time. It's been going on for 34 minutes and something. So yeah, this has been GamerCow playing Production Mario Super Central World. I'm keeping on saying it in that sort of way, and eventually I'll probably not say production first, but oh well, yeah, join us next time when we do more of this. Finish off World 3 and probably do some other stuff too. So yeah.